Welcome back. Now, there was a major break in tradition in Tanzania on Wednesday. New President John Magufuli joined hundreds of residents in Dar es Salaam to participate in a public cleanup operation instead of the usual festive Independence Day celebrations. Mr. Magufuli swept and picked up trash from the street, a move being seen as symbolic of the president's promise to tackle corruption. January Makamba, a parliamentarian and member of the ruling Chama Cha Mapinduzi party, also participated in the operation. Earlier, I spoke with him by phone and asked him about the significance of Mr. Magufuli's actions.
When the president was a candidate and he was campaigning for the office that he's holding at the moment, he made a promise to change the way the country is governed and to start with really dealing with wasteful spending. And once he took office, he has lived up to that promise. And one of the actions that he took was to say that, look, we can't celebrate independence in a very pompous and ostentatious way, an expensive way, while our people are dying of cholera, a simple disease that can be dealt with cleanliness. So one of the many steps that he took was to cancel the Independence Parade and to say that, every Tanzanian will spend that day cleaning their environment near their houses and the communities. So today the Tanzanians came out in full force, in large numbers, very enthusiastically supporting and standing behind the president. And it was quite a very significant, both symbolically but also practically, that, indicated that the Tanzanians are standing behind the president. We're all supporting him, in the actions that he's taking at the moment. Great Independence Day for Tanzania.
Honorable Makamba, how has been the reaction from within the party, from the party stalwarts who may have found this to be such a dramatic break from tradition?
When we nominated Dr. Magufuli to be our candidate, we knew the style, the type of leadership that he represents. We needed, his style and his way of doing things. He was not new to the party. He was known, and his style was known. All of us in the party expected him to do exactly what he's doing. We are, in fact, getting a new lifeline, and, future elections will be easier. And, in fact, they're making, Dr. Magufuli and what he's doing is making the opposition irrelevant. But to add to that, the party central committee, which is a very important, party organ, which is full of, as you're saying, party stalwarts, yesterday and, came out with a decision to support, the president's action that he has taken, since taking office. So all of us in the party are behind the president. This is what we wanted. This is what we expected. And it is helping our party, survive in the future elections and recruitment.
Now, Honorable Makamba, the actions of President Magufuli have actually resonated with especially young people across the continent of Africa, to the extent that they have started a hashtag, what would Magufuli do in every situation, especially looking at his cost-cutting and money-saving actions, including the stoppage of travel by senior government officials. But also there's some who may be a little skeptical. Will he continue with this in the next year, in the next 2 years, or even up to the end of his term?
There's absolutely no doubt, that this is a permanent way, that, our country is seeing, witnessing major transformation. You only need to look at his history and his record, since 1995 when he first got into the cabinet. In the past 20 years, his energy, his commitment, his determination, his persistence in following through things has never been in question. We know from his record, we know from his type of leadership. In fact, we should expect more and not less from him.
Well, General Makamba of CCM speaking to me from Dar es Salaam.